What up? Oh, snap. The gang is filing in. What up, Sketch? What up, Amanda? Look at all the love. Josh, what up? Allison, what up? Don't judge me. I'm in my son's room right now. I locked the door. I kept them at bay. They got pizza and soda and things. So hopefully that distracts them for the duration of this live. I needed a quiet place, but also a place that looks kind of cool. And my bedroom is boring. So here I am. Thanks. All right, Memorial Day tomorrow. How are y'all how are you socially distancing, being responsible, but celebrating? Is that a thing? Is that something we can actually do? Anybody got any ideas? J. Marie in the live. Awesome. Ha! Ice cream is all I need. Facts. Give me some ice cream. I wish, man. I wish I could go like barbecue and kick it. Show off all these kicks I've been collecting during this time. Just collecting dust, really. Oh, that's it. S'mores in the backyard. I don't have a backyard, man. I'm in an apartment. They've never missed outdoorness like I do right now. All right, we're all gathered here right now to introduce you to some of the founding members of DadsGotKicks. And we're going to kick it off with the head honcho himself, Efren, a.k.a. John. Don't tell nobody. I'm going to bring him on the live right now, and we'll get this rocking. Yo.
Yo, you're revealing my family name to these people. That's not right.
I didn't. What we talking about was whispers. It was whispers. No one heard.
No one heard you. That's
Nobody
cool.
heard, bro. Look above your head right now, man. My head is cut off, but above your head is some dope boxes, man.
Some boxes up there, yeah. Yeah, some boxes
Word.
behind me too.
Look at you. Where are you? Where are you reporting live from? I'm in my son's room. Where are you at right now?
This is my wife's walk-in closet that she allows me to use every now and then. She charges low rent, so it's fine. It works out.
She allowed you to rent some space in her closet.
I cut the grass, so she's like, okay, you can have a little bit of space.
That's hilarious, bro. All right, man. So you started this whole DadsGotKicks thing. This was your brainchild, your baby. So it's only right that you are the first we introduce everyone to. So, you ready for some interview, some Q&A?
On the hot seat, huh?
The hot seat in the closet.
Do it.
First of all, if you got a seat in the closet, that means it's a big, nice closet, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to use a seat. That the rent will go up if I'm using the seat.
Yo. All right, so let's kick this off. Tell us about your when you became a sneakerhead, what that journey looked like for you? What was the like initially what got you excited about kicks?
Yeah. Um, Man, so it started really late for me, obviously. So um, when I talk to you guys, the Brain Trust, us five, I mean, collectively have so many years of just being sneakerheads, right? And I just tack on just like a little bit at the end there, just like a couple years, right? But how did that started? So I think it was a couple years ago, I finally was like, with sneakers, you get what you pay for, really, right? I would buy just the stuff off the racks at Old Navy to get me through. And lie to myself, these will do. They're comfortable. I could wear clothes with these. It's fine. But then what happens, right? A month later, they're done. That's it. And that $20 out the window. And you're like, sheesh, that's it? That's all I get. And they stink. Like they just they don't last long. You definitely do get what you pay for. So I finally said, you know what, let me just go treat myself. And you could ask my wife. I don't buy clothes for myself. Typically, it's just like Amanda will pick something out and be like, yeah, that looks nice, and then I'll buy it. But I don't go out and say I want to go shopping for myself. That's usually like the fourth or fifth thing that happens down the line. Like we're out already doing some other things, right? So got two pairs of Air Force Ones. I got the triple black mids, and then I got the low suede, and it both work with any fit. And working in the city, I could walk in them, not a problem. And guess what? To this day, it was as if I just bought them yesterday, and they're outlasting that off the shelf Gap sneaker that you would get for $15. And then shortly thereafter, I went over to Jordan Brand, and I was like, okay. So then I got mids, like my first and only pair of mids, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, right? I'm gonna get a lot of heat down there in the comments, I'm sure. But it was the first and last pair of mids that I got. It was the black and grays.
Okay.
And then I got Concords soon after that, and there's just been like nonstop, no looking back.
The Air Force is a perfect entry point into
Yes.
the sneaker world because it's a classic, especially the mids. Shout out to the mid Air Forces. Mids, I feel like, are the best silhouette of forces. Lows are great. The highs with the
Yep.
strap can get a little cumbersome, but the mids
Yep.
are perfect. And that black,
Perfect.
the leather lasts, as you mentioned, so that's the perfect intro, man.
Yep.
Good comp. And then it's all downhill from there once you walk into the Jordan section.
Right.
So a lot of people say sneaker collecting is a young man's game, and that you eventually grow out of it. So what drew you to collecting at that stage in your life?
So, okay, I get it. I'm not young anymore. This question is so like insulting. So
in
as
your
an
golden
old guy
no.
buying sneakers, right? Anyway, I've heard a lot of stories. Like this is, obviously I'm late in the game. Um, Waking up early, getting to the store, and then just having like a laundry list of stores to get to, fighting to get the pair you need, just the blood, sweat, and tears involved in that. I feel like I'm lucky to be involved at this time, just jumping in this late because it's never been, I guess, easier. I have nothing to compare it to, just from what I've, heard or read. But I just feel like it's a little easier now with the apps. You could just do it on your phone. Just be ready at 9:59 on a Saturday, and then just get ready to snipe. So it kind of just works out that way. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So being as though you are reporting live from the wife's closet, how does the wife feel about
Ooh,
your sneaker collecting hobby? And, what do your kids think too?
yeah. So I thought I would have to explain myself to her, and to this day, I still kind of like feel guilty, just having this as a passion or a hobby. but she gets it. She gets it, man. You know, I tell her, you know, like I'm sometimes I like feel like I'm asking like for permission. They're like,
Right, right,
hey, you know, check out what's releasing tomorrow. You know, but I plan ahead like weeks in advance. Like I'm gonna get these.
right.
I'm so gonna get these. But then I come to her, you know, like crawling, be like, hey, can I? Is it okay? So she gets it. She loves bags, right? So I leverage that. Where she
Uh,
like is like, okay, so she bought a new bag recently, and I'm just like, you know, and then she'd be like, yeah, and I'm like, I get it. Hey, hey. So she gets it. She understands.
that's
I'm
all.
lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky.
And what are the kids
And my
think?
kids, oh, my kids, yeah, yeah, yeah. So my kids get just as excited. I don't know. It's because like they just love getting stuff shipped to the house. So
Oh,
they see a
no.
box come to the house and they think automatically it's theirs. But like I tell them, no, these are my sneakers. And they're like, let's open it. Let's do it. And then I'll show it to them and then just be like, oh, I'm like, yeah. And you know my kids, they're, you know, like just a bunch of overreactors to everything. But I appreciate their love.
I wonder where they get that from. All the excitement and the drama and all of that. Where they get?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so if you could swap your collection with any celebrity, who would
Okay.
it be and why?
Oh, geez. Like athlete or celebrity or both or
Anybody that we all would know.
so. All right. So there's two probably.
Okay,
Athlete would be PJ Tucker, my man PJ Tucker.
done.
Power forward, shoots threes. That's my game right there, man. Defense, lateral movement, but his collection of sneakers is just unprecedented. All the PEs that he gets, you know, flexes on them on
Insane.
Insta. I love it. And then my I have a celebrity sleeper pick. It would be John Mayer, believe it or not.
Stop it. Why, John?
John Mayer, man, he's got a solid collection of you like. All right, look it up after this. I'm telling you,
What do you want? Crocs? Like, what does John Mayer have on his feet?
Jordans,
John
Air
Mayer,
Maxes, John Mayer, yeah, yeah,
guitar playing John Mayer. Now the
guitar playing John Mayer,
Grateful
yeah,
Dead.
dunks, he's got them. Sleeper,
Wait, so you
look it
think
up.
John is the reason why SBs is doing a collab with Grateful Dead?
Oh, I don't know.
You
I'll
know, you
call him. I'll ask him. I'll
yeah.
call him
I
after
like to
this, and
know.
I'll ask him.
When did you ever get your eyes on John's kick game? Like I've never even thought to look at his feet. I just figured he'd be barefoot.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. So I think I was watching one of his IG lives or an interview that he had on YouTube, and they were asking about his favorite sneaker growing up, and he said Jordan 5 Grapes, just like right away. And I'm like, this guy's a sneakerhead. This
Wow.
guy's absolutely a sneakerhead.
Right.
So I looked up John Mayer, sneakerhead, and he's got stuff.
Listen,
I mean, he doesn't talk about it, but you know, he's collecting back there in Montana.
he
Who
flexing.
knew?
Listen,
Who
John is
knew?
one of my favorite artists of all time. One of the greatest songwriters ever.
Come on.
Beast on the guitar. Now I have a
Yeah,
whole new reason to like this guy, man.
right? Yeah,
You know that.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna keep it in the vein of celebrity and weird sneaker collectors and lovers. Not a lot of people know, but you are a huge Saved by the Bell fan. So who's got better kick game, Zach or Slater? One is a jock, one is a pretty boy.
Uh,
How do we do this?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I have to be honest with you. I think I'm more disappointed in Slater's shoe game. I love Zach's shoe game the best. I mean, he's the only one that can get away with wearing those cons.
Facts.
And the but but you didn't mention uh
Don't say
Screech. Yeah, Screech. I was gonna say Screech. Come on. Yep.
what Velcro strap sneakers is he wearing? What are you talking about?
And Lisa had a shoe game. Lisa had a shoe
Lisa,
game.
I can see.
Yes, yes.
All
But the cons, the Reebok, Asics. He wore stripes too. I think. I think they all wore stripes and Converse though. They were in Cali.
of course. I'm
Yeah.
surprised there's no Vans and things. Was Vans popping back then? Or
Come on.
they gear
Well,
heavy back then?
yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna play a quick game. Rock, stock, or drop. 3 kicks. Rock, stock, or drop. They could be in your collection, or they could just be, you know, of all sneakers of all time. What do you want to rock?
Okay.
One pair to rock.
So I was prepared for this question, so I have that shoe out right now. It's these joints right here. These are the Obsidians.
Ooh.
So they got that lighter blue, and then they have this kind of looks black on the video, but it's really a dark shade of blue. Right there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
But I haven't taken these out yet. I was planning on doing it, and then quarantine. So
Corona.
might wear them around the house. So I'd rock these. I would stock if I had them the 85s, Jordan 185s, and then man,
What drop?
drop
Sneaker that's just overhyped.
overhyped.
Not worth the hype.
I would say the mags.
Wow.
Nothing's worth 13K, 15K. Come
You
on.
watch your mouth.
They're
Those are my
so
grip.
they're so overpriced. They have to be overhyped.
I didn't say overpriced. I said overhyped. You
Same
can't-
thing. Come on.
Oh my god. We'll disagree to disagree.
Okay. I know it's sacrilege.
Freaking mags. I looked at a pair the other day on StockX and
Josh is getting
I just
what?
Shout out Josh.
What's up, Nick?
Worst pair you ever purchased. Purchased them, owned them, bought them, regret them. Can't believe it's a stain on your record. What pair?
Yeah. I was just talking to Josh about this. It would be the origin stories. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, the ones, the Spider-Man ones?
The Spider-Mans, yeah. I got them in hand. They look sloppy. Just the spots, they just didn't feel right as
Now, are those spots
a Jordan.
or are they just like dots?
They're 3M dots. So it's just, I don't know. It didn't hit right for me, and it looked better in the pictures. It's one of those. And then
You were also
the
riding
tag,
the hype train of the movie, which was incredible, I'm sure.
and it didn't give me the ability to scale walls and fly in between buildings in New York City. So I was fairly disappointed. But I ended up selling them. I didn't like them.
When I saw them in person, to me, they looked like a kid's sneaker in an adult size.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the thing. I was like, oh, I want that color. But then I saw them with the 3M, and then the glass sole on the outsole is like the icy blue. I was like, this kind of looks like a 3-year-old and I should not have the same pair.
Yeah.
On. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I knew I was in trouble when my middle child, Lennon, got more excited that I got them than I did.
Yo. Come on. How about Miles Morales himself wasn't wearing them in the dang on cartoon? That should have been a giveaway that those were not the ones.
They weren't it.
Man.
They weren't it. Yep. You learn. You live and you learn.
All right, so this is the last question. So obviously we're trying to build a community of dads that happen to love sneakers and people who just celebrate that idea in general. So what's one thing you would say to other dads who are hesitant to dip their toes into this space?
Yeah. Wow.
It's a big question.
It's a big question. Yeah. I think just go for it. I think if you have the means to do it, go for it. If you see something that you think you would be able to rock or would go with the fit that you have, try them on. If it speaks to you, grab them. I think it'll ultimately change the way that you look at fashion, and it won't just be like this peripheral thing anymore. But He'll be more of like not the forefront, but like a part of you, and it will spark conversation or give you confidence. And it's a form of expression.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
Awesome, man. Well, listen, thank you for inviting me to be a part of the whole Dad's Got Kicks movement. I'm so
it's a
glad
movement.
you thought about me, and I'm glad that we can do things like this and start these types of conversations. Dad's got kicks too, man. I got
That's
some
right.
heat. You got some heat. There's a lot of us out here that got some heat, and we shouldn't be, giving up because we got some kids, and just wearing a lot of spandex and terrible dad outfits to look comfortable and giving up. I love that you said that. You can feel confident. It's a fashion statement. It breathes breath back into you as a human being.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so for everybody who's up in here, thank you so much for coming through. This is just the beginning. If you don't follow Dad's Got Kicks, make sure you follow. We are going to kick off officially rolling out content and contests and things of that nature on Father's Day. And if you don't know when that is, then you are way behind. I mean, my calendar's been marked
Come
since
on.
last Father's Day because it's the only day that I really get. Anyway, stay tuned. We're also going to be doing a dope giveaway, and we'll let you know more of that as we start to roll things out. So again, follow the page. Thanks for coming through, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow or whenever else we start posting content. All right, Efren.
Yo.
Peace, man.
Thanks, brother.